Meanwhile, Lady had arrived at the Steamworks. "Hello, Lady," said Thomas. "It's good to see you again." "Good to see you too, Thomas," said Lady. "I heard you were recently in an accident," said Lady. "Yes, I was," said Thomas. "The damage wasn't that bad, though. I'm all fixed now. You got here just in time. Otherwise we might have missed each other." "A lot has changed since you were last here. Let me show you what's new." And Thomas and Lady puffed away. Hasta la vista. Meanwhile, Ferdinand was showing Rake the waste dump. "This is Whiff's waste dump," said Ferdinand. "Whiff and Scruff go all around the island collecting garbage, and then they bring it all here." "Wow," said Rake. "Scruff is shaped like me. I'd love to work in a waste dump. My name is Rake, after all. I sure hope the new railway I'm going to has a waste dump." "You never know," said Ferdinand. "Now let's go to Knapford." Thomas and Lady had just arrived at Knapford. "The last time you were here," said Thomas, "these two lines run through the station. Now there's a toy shop right here." "Very nice," said Lady. Just then Ferdinand arrived with Rake. "Hey, Thomas," said Ferdinand. "This is my new friend Rake. I'm giving him a tour of the island." "Pleasure to meet you, Rake," said Thomas. "I'm Thomas, the #1 engine, and this is Lady. I'm giving her a tour of the island." "Wow," said Ferdinand. "Two visitors on the same day. That's quite rare." "Well, I'll see you guys later. Come on, Lady, let's go to Farquhar. You'll get to meet Glenn, the coffee pot engine." "Who's Glenn, the coffee pot engine?" asked Rake. "Remind me later to tell you about him," said Ferdinand. Now this is Knapford Station. It's the biggest and busiest station on Sodor. "What a beautiful station. It's so big," said Rake. "That's right," said Ferdinand. "My old railway was great and all, but nothing on it compares to what I've seen here on Sodor," said Rake. "The island of Sodor is one of the best railways ever," said Ferdinand. "Many engines around the world wish they could come work here, but only few are lucky enough. I sometimes feel sorry for those other engines." Rake sighed. "I'm one of those other engines," he thought to himself. "This is the nicest railway I've ever seen, but I can only dream that I can stay here." "Come along, Rake," said Ferdinand. "We still have a lot to see." And Rake followed slowly behind. "And this is Logan," said Thomas to Lady. "He's the shunter here of the Crosby coaling plant." "Nice to meet you, Logan," said Lady. "Alright, where to next, Thomas?" "I think the only place left is Wellsworth," said Thomas. Thomas and Lady set off for Wellsworth, and Logan went back to work. Russ had been hiding behind a shed. "Patriot to the boss," he said over his radio. "Reading you loud and clear, Patriot. Anything to report?" "No sign of any diesels, but Lady has come to Sodor for a visit. I'll keep looking." "Okay, keep us posted. Over and out." Russ stayed where he was and watched the engines work. He didn't want to admit it, but he really missed the company of his fellow steam engines and his good friend Logan. No, said Russ. "I can never stay here with these guys. They don't care about me one bit, so why should I care about them? They've made their decision and so have I." And Russ rolled silently away. Ugh, dear Lord, what happened last night? "Hello, Paxton. Diesel, it's you." Just then an orange diesel pushed Dennis into the yard. "Hey, You're that diesel that derailed me at Croven's Gate, said Paxton. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Baron, and I'll be helping Norman and Diesel round up all the good diesels. Paxton looked over at Norman. Norman, what's going on? Remember when you, me, and some other diesels took over the Steamworks? This time, it's the whole island. And Norman, Diesel, and Baron rolled away. On the other side of the island, Thomas and Lady were nearing Wellsworth. Wellsworth is also known as Edward Station. Edward is the number 2 engine on Sodor. Sadly, he was at the works the last time you were here, but I'm sure you'll see him during your visit this time. I sure hope so, said Lady. Thomas was going over the crossing when suddenly... Good work, Spencer, said Diesel 10. Now make yourself useful again and go get Lady. Suddenly, shots rang out as 2 blue engines rounded the bend. One of the bullets hit the leg of the water tower and it fell onto the tracks behind Spencer. Just then, Edward raced up. Buffer up, Lady, I'm getting you out of here, and Edward pulled the Lady away. No, said Diesel 10. Splotch, after them. When are you going to call us Splatter and Dodge? Asked the very annoyed Splatter. Never. Now get going, shouted Diesel 10, and the 2 diesels rushed away. Boy, am I glad to see you, Edward, said Lady. One more minute and Diesel 10 would have had me. I don't know what's going on, said Edward, but we must get away from all this. Just then, Rake pulled up at a junction. Guys, he said, follow me down this track. Edward and Lady were skeptical of following Rake, but they didn't have much of a choice. So they followed Rake down the strange track. No sooner were they out of sight when Splatter and Dodge pulled up to the switch. Which way? Asked Dodge. Let's see, said Splatter. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, which way should we go?